Hi, I'm Elle. How are you? Today is day 11 of Flossmas. Can you believe it's the 11th day? We're down to 2 weeks left before Christmas. It doesn't feel like Christmas yet. We are expecting snow today, but it does not feel like Christmas should be here yet. Shall we get into the stitching? I had a lot I got accomplished yesterday. So let's start with my Advent calendar. This is Advent calendar with animals. This is by CutePatternsbyMaria. And yesterday I was working on this adorable little Arctic fox. So I did take a picture. I remembered of what he looked like without backstitch. And here he is. So yeah, not, kind of blob, right? The backstitch does everything in these pieces. So here is my little Arctic fox, and you can see he's got all the lights all tangled up around him. So yeah, there he is. Isn't he cute? So today I will be working on the next one, and if I can get my iPad to work. And this next one, even I know what this is. This is a little baby giraffe. So there's the giraffe. And so he's what I will work on today. Now, I worked on 2 other projects yesterday. And the first one, let me set this aside. The first one was A Promise of Tomorrow. This was what I spun. This is by Shawna Erback. It's charted by Geeks. And nice. This is the only tall, skinny piece that I have. So yesterday, I was working here. So what I've been doing is working from this side, the far right, and working my way back into the center. So you can see it's pretty sparse there. I was able to put in 872 stitches, and I completed 2 colors. And that's where that is now. So yeah, just working my way over from here over back to the center. So there's 3 pages across, and this is the 3rd page. So that's where that is. So then I did get into one of the football games yesterday, the Kansas City game. That came down to the last few seconds to know who was going to win that game. But as the 4th quarter really rolled in, I decided, okay, I need to focus more on something that I'm not going to mess up. And so I came down here and I finished this last row of 10 stitches. So these last 10 rows of stitches. And then I could have gone on a little bit longer, but I really was done stitching. That was enough stitching. So I went through, I don't know if you can see this, and I gridded the rest of the piece. And you can see there are dark blue lines. So I've got kind of a pinkish marker that I'm using for most of the lines. And then I'm using these dark blue to delineate. I woke up with a scratchy voice today, and at the same time, it's just, that's so annoying to me that it's messing up how I'm talking. Anyway, I wanted to set up the pages because I'm thinking I might do diagonal pages next year. So I would go here and just work my way down. But this is where, let's see if I can get all this in. This is where this is now. There we go. So I've actually hit 40,000 stitches. I have 40,408 stitches, and I just started this in March. So I'm real happy with that. Now, speaking of the Advent calendars, it's been kind of a running joke in the comments that there are no hippos in this design. And I got an email this morning, let me find it, in which Geeks has added some new charts by, Shawna Pike. Sheena Pike. I'm sorry, Sheena Pike. And look, one of them's a Christmas hippo. So if you're really into hippos, this is a new chart available through Thread Geeks. I might even have to pick this up at some point. I won't get it now because I don't need anything more, but look at her. She's so cute. So if you're into hippos and you want a hippo piece for Christmas, check out Thread Geeks. That one just caught my attention. So now we need to know, in addition to the baby giraffe, what else am I going to stitch on today? So here's my wheel. Something different. Oh, come on, it's One for Sorrow. I don't want to work on One for Sorrow. I'm going to spin again because that's one that those light colors. What is that? Beetle Pop. Okay, I can do Beetle Pop. Let me get Beetle Pop and I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, I pulled out my project. You know, One for Sorrow with all those light colors. It's just such a dreary day today, and I've already this week worked on that, and my eyes just don't like those colors. So this is Beetle Pop. This is by Lux Nova Studios. It's charted by UnconventionalXStitch. All this yellow is not stitched. So they have a handful of charts that have no background, and this is one of them. So I dyed my own fabric for this. And I think I've worked on this 2 days, maybe 3 days. And here's where I am. So this right here is the end of the first page. So I think what I'll do is I'll try to finish off the first page. And should I do that, maybe I'll come over here. I'll grid out a little bit further and start on the second page. So that's where that one is. So that's what I'm going to do today. I have a little baby giraffe. And then I've got my Beetle Pop, which it's from Beetlejuice. I love it, but to me, I think of that as a Halloween piece. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Me again. Okay, I was putting everything away and I realized I didn't give you your movie recommendation for the day. So today, it's 13 Sleighs of Christmas. This can be found on Amazon Prime or free on Tubi. This is a story where there are a group of gentlemen sitting in a bar and they start telling spooky stories to each other. So 13 spooky stories as told by these men. Enjoy your day. And now it's goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow.